What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd, the channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. First topic on our nerd rundown is Matthew Vaughan is in talks to maybe produce the Man of Steel 2 movie. Hence is why I'm rocking a Man of Steel shirt and a Man of Steel logo. But yeah, normally I have it behind, but regardless, yeah. So Matthew Vaughan was actually in an interview talking about the new movie he has coming out, the Kingsman, The Golden Circle, and yeah, he was just talking about the movie, and he dropped a little nugget of information about how he's in talks to maybe direct the new Man of Steel movie. Now, as far as him directing, I'm not sure, because with his style, people are wondering if it's going to be an Elseworld, sort of like the Scorsese Joker movie that was talks about, or if it's going to be in the DCEU. And I believe it should be in the DCEU, because you know what, the thing that about the Superman that we have now is a lot of people are a little decisive about it, because he is really gloom and a lot of emo. People sort of were, when the Man of Steel came out, people were kind of hoping, and it got really dark. So people was like, "Oh, Superman doesn't kill. Superman this," like, and I understand what Zack Snyder was going for, because man is like, he wasn't Superman in the movie. He became Superman all the way at the end when he put on the suit. But by then he had just learned to fly. Then all of a sudden his race of aliens came down, started whipping his ass, and he had to do what he had to do. Like what else? There's no prison or anything that's able to contain these super people like Zod. So he had to save the people, and like there was nothing else. So he had to kind of, spoilers, snap that neck. So I definitely understand what they were going for, but into Batman vs Superman, it's got even darker. And then it just seems that the DCEU is dark. And what Matthew Vaughn says he wants to do actually is bring it back to the Donner Superman, where he's a little bit more hopeful and a little bit more uplifting, a little bit brighter. And that's what I see happening, like, say, with a Patty Jenkins, yeah, for the people that I don't do it all the time. But yeah, he's Wonder Woman is very uplifting, and that's where they succeeded in that. And so people, I want them to do that with Superman, and I think Matthew Vaughn can do that, because he knows how to reinvigorate these franchises. Like he did it with X-Men First Class, and he did that like with Kick-Ass. And even though you might have his style, but he's shown that he can adapt, because it's not the same thing when you watch X-Men First Class or Kick-Ass or the Kingsman, So I believe he would be a great addition to the group of people or directors that are making these movies for DCEU. So hopefully, my fingers are crossed, like Matthew Vaughn locks it down, because he said he's in talks. And you know how it is with DCEU, like one minute they got the director, the next minute all of a sudden, like, creative differences, and they have to step away. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Matthew Vaughn, stay on this thing, and hopefully it goes through. Next topic is the Tomb Raider. I actually talked about the Tomb Raider poster, but actually the teaser came out yesterday. I put it in the description down below in yesterday's video, but I'm gonna put it because I have the teaser on my Instagram, and also have the poster on my Instagram, and I'm gonna put the links down below too as well. But I was waiting. Hopefully the trailer was supposed to come out today, but it's gonna come out later tonight. And by the time this video comes out, it's already gonna be going. So probably tomorrow I'll talk a little bit more depth as far as what the trailer provide. But the teaser is only 15 seconds, still a lot of action, stop, whatever. But basically the storyline is, Lara Croft, she's a bike carrier in London, and she doesn't want to follow in the footsteps of her father, who is, I guess, like, archaeologist. But and then all of a sudden he disappears mysteriously, so she has to go and find him. So she goes to a last known whereabouts, which is in a mythical island off the coast of Japan or something like that. So that's kind of where the storyline of this Lara Croft, which they're taking a lot of things from the game that just came out. Was it 2010 or something like that? The latest series of Tomb Raider games, which I have no problem with, because I love those games. It's really good, and it definitely it shows a lot of female power, and it's an origin story. So this is what this is, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. It actually has a director, Roar Uthong, who's actually a director of this movie I watched. It's still on Netflix, called The Wave, which is really good. You guys should check it out. And that's all I really have to say about that. Like I said, I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the link for the trailer, the teaser trailer, and the poster from yesterday's in the description down below. Next, we're talking Josh Brolin posted on his Instagram an image of Cable screaming sideways into a mirror, a broken mirror, looking all beat up, and it's in black and white. You know, I don't know what the vibe is. I don't know if that's the way it is in the movie or they just put that filter on Instagram. But yeah, he's definitely promoting like they do. Deadpool, they're excellent promoting everything. Like from the first Deadpool to the second Deadpool, they're doing a great job. So and you know, Josh Brolin, he's staying right up there with the rest of them. So the movie looks pretty good. It looks really intense as far as like the images that are coming out. And then I think his storyline definitely. It's not a very polite. It's not a very nice one as far as his history. So I could definitely see it's very intense in image. So we'll see how that works because he's still got that lightheartedness of Deadpool that are kind of got to work together. It's supposed to be like I don't know how to sweet and salty kind of thing. You know, Deadpool's that sweet and you know, Cable's that salty. You know, so let's see how that works. I'm hoping, well, most likely it'll work good, but I'm definitely hoping. So look for some more information. I'll let you guys know as soon as anything else comes out. And then the next thing we're talking about is the Justice League has an image. I'm also going to probably put down a link to the image down below. And it's a good image. It has all the Justice League for now. There's still talks of maybe like, you know, Green Lantern coming in maybe at the end or something like that. I'm not sure. That's just rumors, but we'll see how that happens. It's just an image, you know, so it looks really good, has all of them, no other new information, but like I said, check out below. And then Matt Reeves, the Batman, it's set to start shooting in the summer of 2018, which is great, because it shows that they're still on track to do this movie. You know, I don't want this thing getting canceled. I definitely it's supposed to be more of a detective kind of style, not going to be crazy action, but yeah, you could do both. You could do detective style and get that kind of action scene from the warehouse and Batman BVS, you know. So hopefully they can, you know, put them both together, and that's as far as I know with the Matt Reeves Batman movie. Next, Captain Marvel adds Oscar winner production designer Annie Nicholson. He's known for doing the production designer for the movie Gravity, and he was the art director, I believe, for Captain America First Avenger. And hey, if you got that caliber of guy, like, because Gravity, definitely with Captain Marvel, there should be a lot of space things, you know. So with the way it looks so real. Gravity, people thought they actually went out to space. That's how good it looks. So if he could bring some of that to, you know, the Marvel movie, Captain Marvel, that'd be great, you know, because they're supposed to be dealing with Skrulls and Krees and all that goodness. So let's see how that looks in the next few months, because hopefully they'll start coming out with some more images, and you guys will be the first ones that I put that to. So that's as far as that. But next we got the Venom casting call is looking for mercenaries. So I think that's pretty good, but I don't know how that's supposed to work with the casting call, because it was Eddie Brock is supposed to be Venom, so I don't know if they're going to be going for like the military, because I believe there is a storyline where it was Eddie or Flash. I think it's Flash that's in the military that loses his legs, but don't quote me on that. But I'm not sure how they're going to do. I don't know if it's mercenaries for other people or for the Venom movie, if it's going to be integrated, but we'll see how that works out. Sebastian, next on Nerd Rundown, Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier. He talks about how the shooting is running smoothly for, you know, Avengers Infinity Wars, and he has no idea what's going on, which isn't new, because a lot of times with these movies, they don't give all the storyline to these actors that are in it. They give them the part, they act it, there's a lot of background CG, green screen, so they don't even know what's going on, and then they come together with the movie. Like, same thing with the Force Awakens, you know, with Finn, and you know, the main actors didn't know really how it looked until they saw that first trailer, and they went crazy. It's all over, you know, YouTube and stuff. So, like, we'll see how that works, but definitely it makes sense. Like, you know, they just do what they gotta do, make that money, and then they see what the project looks like at the end. So Sebastian Stan not knowing too much, it's not too much news, but hey, that's what happens when you're doing a movie, a big scale movie where people want to know what happens, you know. Especially, you don't want that pressure of knowing information and everyone's asking, yo, what's going on? What's going on? You'd be like, can't tell you. You know, because females know how to get some information out of you guys. So anyways, you know, so that's that for that one. And next on the Nerd Rundown is, the Battle Van will be used in a Netflix movie, Netflix series, The Punisher. And it's going to have a micro in there, along with the Battle Van. So, you know, in the cartoon series and in the comics altogether, you know, Punisher rides around in a battle van, equipped or whatever, and takes out these dudes. And they're going to bring it into this Netflix series, which I'm, you know, good on, because I'm just waiting for that full trailer. You know, they have one trailer, which I don't know if I should maybe put a description down below because I'm adding already, but we'll see. And definitely looking forward to that. And the last on the Nerd Rundown is David Ayers tweets a Joker and Harley Quinn picture from Suicide Squad, I guess, left over, where the like Joker is dancing or Harley Quinn or whatever, and it's sort of reminiscent of a comic called Mad Love, and that I don't know if that's maybe him kind of hinting that he might be directing the new Harley Quinn and Joker movie that they were talking about. So, you know, maybe he's just trying to get people rallying behind him, but I don't know how that works out. It's just an image. There's not much else as far as this. It's not him talking about any other movies. It's just him tweeting out a picture. So maybe that's what might be happening. He might be directing the new Joker and Harley Quinn movie. So if he does, like I said, I did sort of like Suicide Squad, but there was definitely a lot of things that could have been changed and fixed about it. And hopefully maybe he learned his lesson, and maybe if he just gets to focus on Joker and Harley Quinn, maybe do a better movie instead of, you know, kind of the hodgepodge of what was made with Suicide Squad. So that's it for the Nerd Rundown. Thank you for watching. Remember, I got a Patreon, Kickstarter. You can go to all that. If you want, just remember, I've got the subscription button right over here, and then the yesterday's video is over on this side. Check this out, and that's pretty much it. Remember, I'm Wes Grant. You're watching Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day.